Thank you. Thank you guys for joining the LA Meetup group. This is our 13th meetup. Today we are going to talk about intelligent document processing, and this is a kind of a continuation of our last meetup that we had a month back or so. And the discussion during that meetup was that, hey, let's build a kind of a end-to-end automation that can help us understand how the automation can consume the intelligent document processing responses, basically. Thank you everyone for joining this, and I hope we are going to enjoy this discussion today. Yeah, so safe harbor statement. Both myself and BPS is my co-host are organizing this meetup in our individual capacity, and we are not representing any of our companies. This presentation is strictly for the learning purpose, and we don't hold any responsibility that the similar solution that I'm going to present today is going to work for your requirement. And the presentation is not meant for any promotional activities. Housekeeping, BPS has already started the recording for this session, and we are going to upload the recording in one of our LA Meetup kind of a YouTube channel, and it will also be part of our kind of a Meetup portal as well. You all are unmuted right now. You want in the end of the session, if you want to have any questions, please feel free to do that. And as always, we want to keep this session very interactive, and whenever you have any questions, just raise your hand and I'll pause a little bit and we can go from there. After this session, I think we are going to take a photo, and also feel free to share your feedback after the session. Okay, so I'll go through a little bit of my introduction and BPS's introduction, and then we'll talk about IDP's background a little bit, and we are gonna go through the demo as well. And the demo is gonna be a Anypoint application that is gonna consume the IDP APIs, basically. My name is Rohit Malik, and I'm the manager I'm an engineering manager at Affolion Corporation. The company is based out in Santa Barbara, California. And BPS is also in the LA area, and he is an architect at Yonbridge. Okay, let's talk a little bit about why intelligent document processing, what is the need, and what are the impacts of this particular solution on the businesses. So we discussed a little bit last in the last session as well, and the impact is that historically, or the research have concluded that average, if the businesses kind of implement the automation, they on an average they saves around 30% in their operational cost if they implemented the right automations. It for sure enhances the productivity, and if there is a right automation implemented, employees can be more productive. Each and every employee in the organization can save up to 3.6 hours per week, and that is a significant saving for any of the businesses. In addition to that, automation has a significant impact on compliance. It has a very significant impact on customer satisfaction, and this is very well part of the data set that proves this particular metrics. Okay, in addition to that, around 80% of the organizational data is around the documents anywhere. Your companies and my company itself is still collecting so many documents from the customers, and translating those documents is itself a big kind of a big challenge for the businesses. And if we can translate and we can automate this kind of a information that is buried in these documents in an automated manner, it can be a huge impact on the businesses. And it with the IDP, it is making a significant impact on all the businesses that has successfully adopted IDP. So these are some of the regions that we can think that the automation has on the businesses. Okay. Okay. Now the question is document processing a new technology? The answer is no. It is not a new technology. It has been here for for more than a decade, but there are significant differences and there is a significant evolution that has happened. The traditional document processing technology had a significant gap, and the gaps were or has been that the traditional technology works on the structured data. So what that means is that if you feed the structured documents, only then the traditional technology used to work. Another point is that the document processing has been working based on the rules. It is not based on the unstructured data set. If you give the right rules, only then it has been working correctly. If you kind of deviate away from those rules, then the result will not be satisfactory. That is the second reason. Third reason is that even if the businesses has been successfully able to implement the document processing technology, how to seamlessly flow that particular data into the right system that is the right consumer of that particular data sets. So these has been the challenges with the traditional technology. On top of that, whenever you translate the documentation, there is a lack of data validation. Means how to validate that whether there are no right processes to validate the outcome is correct or not. On top of that, the confidence level is another concern, whether the document the translation that has happened, whether that is the right translation. If we evolve the or process hundreds and thousands of documents through the document processing, the confidence level of those translations. So these are some of the common gaps in the traditional document processing technology. On top of that, AI is evolving so fast that the if we build a custom document processing solution, it will not be possible for the tech teams to keep up with the pace that particular AI evolution that is happening in the current current scenario. So these are some of the traditional challenges that or usual challenges that the traditional document processing has been facing. Okay. Okay. So what is the need? We have spoken about the gaps. So what is the need of this scalable document processing that I'm going to talk today? So one reason is why do we need the scalable solution is the current technology is not keeping up with the AI evolution or uh, as well as the current technology or the traditional technology is not providing the end-to-end solution. So one, if we are having the kind of a intelligent document processing, it is not passing the data seamlessly. And if we build the integration between the, let's say, the CRM or the ERP or in the data lake house, all those integrations are point to point, so integrations are brittle basically. And on top of that, if we implement the validation that I spoke in the previous slide, uh, that validation needs a lot of human interaction on the in the traditional technology basically. That is the reason why we need a scalable document processing solution basically. So these are some of the reasoning why we need that a scalable document processing solution. Okay. So considering the challenges, MuleSoft has come up with the intelligent document processing that is inbuilt within the MuleSoft platform. So or Anypoint platform basically. So MuleSoft brings both the worlds together. It has a very good intelligent documenting and document processing tool, along with traditionally MuleSoft has been a 360 data connectivity platform that seamlessly connects any of the platform with any of the source with any of the target. So it meets both, brings both the worlds together. So what is the actual MuleSoft intelligent document processing? It uses the optical character recognition, intelligent character recognition, NLP, and ML features in under the hood basically. So the regular workflow that we build is usually that we provide the document to the IDP platform. IDP platform do the document extraction, and the response to the document extraction is a structured data set. So you can feed any of the unstructured or semi-structured document to the platform, and it will give you very structured data set in the response. And once we have that data set, we can funnel that particular data into any of the downstream system through our seamless MuleSoft integrations, basically. Okay. So what are the benefits of this? The benefits are cost, because both the technologies are together. There is no need to build a separate kind of a uh, IDP tool or IDP platform that and that kind of a that IDP tool is always up to date by MuleSoft with all the latest kind of AI technologies that works best in this particular scenario. And we can automate, once the IDP is kind of a implemented, we can automate that data through our MuleSoft flows. And once these two features are kind of a matching together, the time to delivery of our solution is pretty fast. So we save on the cost, we automate the workflows through MuleSoft platform, and time to go to market is pretty fast. So these are the three main benefits that we achieve through the MuleSoft and MuleSoft IDP platform. Okay, so this is the use case that I was talking about, how we can kind of a build a automation. So the use case that I'm talking here is that the business is usually as, if there is a SaaS company and my company is a SaaS company, we onboard tons of customers basically every day. And when we onboard these customers, let's say there is a customer, I take example of my company. If we onboard a customer, who is going to use the payments features on our platform, so we collect a lot of IDs, lot of agreements, lot of compliance forms from that particular customer. And that is lot of PDF files and lot of things basically. Now, just to onboard those customers, there used to be a kind of a onboarding specialist who used to go through those documents, collect the or scrape through that information, and then update the Salesforce with the right information out of those. And this particular process has been historically very maybe error prone, because we are human and we may make significant different mistakes in that kind of information collection. On top of that, this is very tedious task. So the demo that I'm going to present right now is, we are going to set up a kind of a IDP within MuleSoft IDP, and then build a kind of a MuleSoft automation that pulls a document out of Salesforce, pass that document to the IDP action that I'm going to show you, and collect the response out of that IDP action, and update the Salesforce with the right information that we have collected out of that particular document. Okay, so let me. Okay, So let me go through this. So okay, so I will go and create a IDP action here. So MuleSoft comes up with different templates, and I will create a kind of a purchase order template here just for the demo purpose. So this is the template. I am all set with my all permissions, and this is part of the IDP is part of our platform now.
Rohit, you may want to zoom a little bit, zoom in.
Okay, okay, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the action, the document action that I have created here. Okay, and it is this is the template that can process any of the process kind of a uh, purchase order basically. And the template comes up with all the standard kind of a fields that we can extract from any of the purchase order. Let's see, I have a template file or a sample file in my uh, so this is the purchase sample purchase order. It has a table, it has all the data sets. Let's run it. So this is the manual way basically that we can kind of a we can feed into the IDP directly. Okay, so now if we see here, it is showing us the kind of a, what is the confidence level, and the confidence level for this particular field is 99.79%. If we go to the total, the data is showing here the confidence level is 100%. So and so forth. It has extracted the buyer information here. If you see here, this is East Repair Incorporation, and uh, or ship to address is 3787. This is the confidence level is 99.99%. So the platform has successfully extracted most of the information out of this. And if we want to create additional prompts that in addition to the information that we have already collected, we can create the additional prompts. So let's say if kind of a we want to extract terms and conditions, we can give. So we can create a prompt if we want to. And if we want to run it, it is going to give us the extraction of the prompt as well. So here we go. So it is telling that the terms and condition payments is due within the 15 days, and the confidence level of the terms and condition is 98%. So that is how it is. Once we have created the action, we can publish the action to the Anypoint exchange. So if I think most of the people are from the MuleSoft community, we know that we can publish our assets onto the MuleSoft exchange. So I'm going to go and publish this onto the MuleSoft exchange. Perfect. So I'm successfully able to publish this asset onto the exchange. That will give me some of the. I hope you guys are able to see it properly. So this has created an endpoint for me with the IDP methods. If you see here, if we go here, it has created two methods. One is a post call, another one is a get call basically. With the post call, we can push the document within this particular IDP action, and with the get call, we can extract the response out of the for the document that we have pushed into the IDP. Okay, and once we push it, we are gonna get the document ID after pushing. And for the get, we are gonna use the document ID that we retrieve once we post the document. Okay, so guys, if you want to raise the hand or if you would be having a question, feel free to pose me. Okay. Okay, so we have published this. Now I can consume this particular IDP asset. However, there is one thing, I'm not gonna exactly use this because it is gonna take me a lot of time, but I can show you that I have published another asset onto this that I'm gonna use. I have already created this, so I'm gonna use this asset in my demo. Okay, perfect. So I have the asset now. I have the endpoint for the IDP. Now I'm gonna go and access this endpoint from my Anypoint Studio basically. I have also connected my Anypoint Studio with my Salesforce instance where I have kind of attached some of the notes and PDF files. So the overall flow, let me explain the overall flow. This is my flow basically. I have created this flow for the demo purpose. Let me take you guys through step by step. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna run one flow that is gonna extract the document from my Salesforce, query the document, and prepare that particular payload and push that particular payload to the IDP action that I have just created. Okay, it is gonna return me back a execution ID. I will store the execution ID into the object store. And in the second flow, just for the demo purpose that what I'm doing, I'm going to retrieve that document ID for the PDF file that I'm going to push into the IDP. Then retrieve the response through the get method that I have set here, and then extract the information that I need out of that particular response and create the structured record within Salesforce. And then my onboarding team can go and refer to those structured records whenever they want and make a decision for the onboarding of the customer. Okay, so that is the overall business case I'm trying to show here. Okay, let me go ahead and run this. So I have already attached this particular, this is a, let's say University of Arizona is one of my customer basically, and there is a document that I have attached to University of Arizona's account. Through the Anypoint flow, I'm going to retrieve this purchase order, then push that purchase order to the IDP. And in return, I'm going to extract and create a purchase order information under this particular account. So that is going to be my overall demo. Let's go here. Okay, perfect. So I have retrieved the, let me prepare the query, and here we go. So I have retrieved a document here in this. I'm ready to post this particular document. Here we go. And in return, this returns me that was the purchase order. The document name is the purchase order. And that is this, basically, the purchase order one that I have retrieved from Salesforce. And I'm pushing this purchase. I have already pushed this purchase order into the post action. And I have retrieved a ID, that is the execution ID. I'm going to store it. So this has given me successfully the execution ID. Let's go here now and retrieve the response if we can. Yeah, we have got there are multiple IDs from the previous execution. Let's find that. Okay, so I'm gonna find out the 7194. Okay, this is the response that I have got. So it has given me a structured response now. Let me go through this. There is another previous document. Let's process that as well. It has created successfully another record within Salesforce. Okay, let's look into the record. I think it should have been around 632 time. Yeah, there are two records here for 632. Let me go here and find out one. Yeah, so this is the account of the customer that we are working for is University of Arizona, and it has kind of a pull this East Repair Incorporation, and the subtotal is $145. It has extracted the information, and we have now stored that in a structured format. Okay, so yeah, that's it. I think that is how we can sync this particular information to any of our business system. It can be Snowflake, any of the ERP, NetSuite, wherever we want to use this particular information. Okay, so in the next meetup, we are going to extend this particular use case, and we are going to do the same thing and consume the IDP actions within RPA. Basically, we will build a RPA use case that is going to kind of a prepare a automation and consume the similar kind of a documents from IDP, but the automation tool is going to be RPA in the next meetup. Basically, let me pause a little bit here and let's see if you guys have any question. Okay, yeah, Sai.
Sai, you are on mute.
No, I accidentally raised my hand.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, Joshua, let me unmute you probably. Yeah, Joshua, if you want to talk, please go ahead. Okay, so your question is, if the PO format changes, do you have to retain it? I don't think we need to retain the format. Even with the changing format, the IDP template is going to work as is, and is going to give the kind of a extracted information into the same JSON format that we have. Does that answer your question, Joshua?
I think he's asking whether we have to retrain the model if the format changes.
I don't think we need to retrain if the format changes. There may be a situation that there is a completely different document in that situation we may need to create another template or another action. That may be a different situation.
Okay. Okay, thanks, Joshua. Any other questions? Okay, we don't see any other questions. So we're basically planning to do the RPA use case also in today's meetup, but obviously due to licensing and other issues, we had to extend that to next meetup. So it's going to be kind of a series. We did IDP last time also, covered a few scenarios, and Rohit, built on that and this presentation. And next presentation will do the RPA. I think that's what the plan is, right?
Yes,
Right.
yeah.
Okay. All right. So thank you everybody for joining today's meetup. I hope to see you in next meetup. We'll schedule one soon, maybe within next 2 weeks or at least within a month. So looking forward to meet you all there.
Thank you guys.
I see. I think there's some question. Okay, no more questions. Thank you, Rohit.